Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin, hope you spend a little time with me.
Hi everybody, this is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make bacon wrapped jalapeno stuffed chicken thighs on the Traeger. It's an exceptionally easy and delicious meal, and goes well with the summer barbecue theme, or even in the winter. It doesn't matter. It's a year-round dish that if you can get to a smoker, you're going to really enjoy this dish. So stick around, I'll show you how I do it. So the first thing we need to do is take off a little bit of this fat. If there's some excess fat, we'll just take that off. And you don't have to be too precise about this, but you can get rid of some of the fat if there's a little excess on that. These are skinless, boneless chicken thighs. So we'll get them prepped up a little bit. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do, that looks about right. So the next thing we need to do is to get some jalapeños. Here we have 4 nice jalapeños. So I'm going to take the stem ends off. And then we're going to cut them in half lengthwise. And remove the stems. You know, I see people using paring knives all the time cooking, but when you really need something, you need a good straight cut, and it's really easier to use a chef's knife. I use it for everything. I very rarely use a paring knife or a bone. Well, I use a boning knife for boning, but not for much else. Okay, use a spoon and get the ribs and the seeds out of here. So when I'm through with that, I'll get back to you. The first thing I'm going to do is going to be seasoning the chicken thighs with 2 Gringos Chupacabra seasoning, barbecue seasoning, Cajun seasoning. So we'll put a little bit on there. Get them on both sides, so I'll do this inside first. And then turn them over. By the way, I have seven chicken thighs here. Grandma only eats 1. The rest of us guys will eat 2, I'm sure. Well, I think. If I start sneezing, forgive me. I'll try to edit it out. Okay. And we'll turn them inside up, so the skin side is out. Now I'm going to take a jalapeno, and I'm going to put some cream cheese in the jalapeno. That ought to do it. And then we'll use this one right here. Put the jalapeno down in the middle of the chicken thigh and roll it up. Then you take a piece of heavy bacon, thick sliced bacon, stretch it out just a little bit, and you wrap sort of kind of like this, wrap it up. Just tuck it up underneath and it'll stay. And that's all there is to it. Now, I have prepared this is a muffin baking tin or a mini loaf pan, and I've sprayed it with non-stick spray. So now I'm going to take this chicken that I've done, and I'm going to put it in one of the pockets. And that way it'll keep its shape and it'll just bake nicely. So I'll continue with the rest of the thighs and the rest of the jalapeños, and when I get to the point that it's all done, I'll get back with you. Okay, they're the finished chicken thighs. I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning on top of these, and then they'll be ready to go into the Traeger. These will cook for probably 2 hours, and then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to have some barbecue sauce heated up, and I'll take these out and I'm going to dip them in barbecue sauce and then put them back on the Traeger to kind of set the glaze up a little bit. So there you are, ready to go into the Traeger. When they come out, I'll show you how it goes from there. Okay, the Traeger's all warmed up and we're ready to go. It's between 275 and 300, and I'll just put those right in there. And they're going to cook for about 45 minutes or so, and by then the bacon will start to brown up just a little bit, and then I'm going to cover them and we'll continue to cook them. So you can check the recipe, which is right below the video here, and it'll tell you all the directions there and tell you how to do it. Well, it's been 45 minutes since those are in there, so I want to take their temperature. They should be fairly well set up, and yes, the bacon is starting to brown. Okay, they're 135. Yeah, 120. Nope, they need to go back in. They need to stay in there a little bit longer. I want to get them up to about 140, something like that. So we'll let them stay in there a little bit longer. Okay, the chicken is now somewhere around 140, 145 degrees. So now I'm going to cover them, and then we'll put them back in there. So cover them with foil. Stick them back in and let them cook. Pretty simple. Well, the chicken should be done. So we're going to take this out, at least out here. And, whoa! the foil off. Oh, that looks pretty good. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take these out of here and dip them in barbecue sauce. And then they go on this rack. I think I'll put this in here to keep from messing up the deck. Whoop. Oh man, you can't believe the smell. This is really, really good. So you want to roll these chickens around in the sauce to get them completely covered, and then we're going to leave them in here. I'm going to reduce the heat just a little bit because I'm cooking a side dish as well, but I just want to set the glaze. Okay, so there's the chicken all sloshed in barbecue sauce, and we'll just continue to cook until they get up to 165 or 175 and the glaze is set.
Hello, folks, here we are. We're putting our zucchini on the smoker, and as you can see on the bottom we have Rick's the jalapeno popper chicken underneath. We're going to finish it all together. It should take us another 25 to 30 minutes. Alrighty guys, we're just about to pull this meal off the smoker. We're going to open the smoker, and what I'm going to do is to make sure that everything is ready is I'm going to reach over and I'm going to grab something that's huge. I'm going to give it a squeeze, and it should give just a little bit. And then Rick's chicken should be soft, pliable, but have a very good glaze on it. And it looks to me like our dinner is ready. So the next shot you'll see will be dinner on the plate. Thank you.
So here's the finished product. Nice chicken, zucchini, and a salad. So what could be better? Well, thank you for watching this episode of My Idaho Cabin. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. The jalapeno chicken really came out very, very tasty. And with the zucchini that George made, it was great. It was a great dinner. So if you like the episodes, the videos, please check over here on the like button. Leave a comment or two. I'd love to read them. And the recipe, as usual, will be right down here, so you'll be able to see everything. But I want to thank George especially for making this dinner really a memorable one. And again, I hope you all enjoyed the recipes and the channel and that sort of thing. So until next time, this is Rick at My Idaho Cabin.
Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Thanks for spending time with